general play design that if you've watched Shanahan coach, you've seen this 100 times in different ways. The 49ers' five superstar offensive linemen are going to block like it's outside zone. And these lines are not to scale. Probably shouldn't have gone with white on white. So have five linemen allegedly blocking, and then Juice comes across the formation to block the backside. Purdy's going to fake the outside zone, handoff to CMC and boot out. CMC initially runs parallel to line, and he's supposed to push the line, then cut upfield once he finds a hole. Farrell blocks initially, then releases late. Jennings takes an inside release and then either runs a corner or fakes a corner and then comes back. He's a little bit off screen here, but you get the idea. Tonjes splits the linebackers and runs a shot across. Now, the 49ers should have a good blocking situation here for Purdy. They don't really have a good receiver situation because they have two primary receivers and they're both bracketed. And the quick outlet, who shouldn't be needed, is also manned up. So these two defenders have Tongas, and these two are bracketing Jennings. So nothing's really going to happen good with these three receivers on the side of the field. Definitely not going deep, definitely not throwing to the outside. You could try to Alex Smith it in here for a yard if there was pressure, but there isn't pressure. Or at least there shouldn't be. One of the 49ers' first blunders on this play is McCaffrey needs to get through this line. So he needs Trent to play offensive line and block. Just put in a little bit of effort and then not give up on the middle of the play. And it'd be nice if these two guys were somewhat interested in blocking and these two guys should be blocking. Instead, all five of them have just called it quits and are taking a nice little offensive nap time. Now we still have Juice on the side who's supposed to be blocking, but when this man fades back, he decides, forget that. I'm just going to go rogue. And he's not really sure how to go rogue or what to do. I have no idea what he's doing. And still, McCaffrey has no real way to get through the line because big man Trent's already done the play. So instead, CMC has to sort of fight his way through here, making contact with a couple different defenders on the way. And then we have two defensive linemen who have absolutely no business being a factor in this play, but our offensive line is totally giving up on the play because their contracts say that they only have to block for 2.5 seconds max. So what options within the play design does Purdy have? He could potentially try to get 2 yards by fitting it in short here, but he has a wide open space on the left side of the field. It's totally uncovered, which is exactly what's supposed to happen on this play. Now, unfortunately, he has a couple of defenders who are rushing right toward him unblocked because, frankly, the 49ers offensive line is the laziest line in the NFL. But even given that, Purdy still has Juice, whose only job is to block for him. So he could simply come over here and block if he cared to. And that would give CMC enough time to work his way through this mess. And even though he's not exactly where he would be if he had a basic effort offensive line. Right here, you can see Purdy's ready to throw the ball. And he's expecting CMC to be way farther down the field than he is, but he's not because Trent is very sleepy. So CMC is going to take a little bit sharper of a route here away from the corner. Again, Purdy has to deal with the two defensive linemen that he should not have to deal with, but he plays for the 49ers and he gets paid now, so I guess deal. And then Juice is just sort of leaking out of here to absolutely nowhere, looking lost and still behind the line of scrimmage. So I have no idea what he's doing. He has no idea what he's doing. Who knows? Back to the offensive line. Poon's really the only guy who looks a little bit concerned that he didn't do his job. And the rest of the offensive line, it's not really the problem. But Purdy has to throw the ball now. Not now, but right now. He sees CMC's open and heading to the void in the defense. So he puts it where he thinks CMC is going to be. And most importantly, only where his guy can catch the ball. It's CMC in the hands. It's not the easiest play, but he tries to two-hand it and then one-hand it, and somehow volleyball passes it back to a defender behind him. Now, I keep hearing whining, complaining about quarterbacks throwing hero balls, but who's trying to be the hero here? I mean, it looks like Juice is trying to be a hero. If you can call like a fullback dump off behind the line of scrimmage a hero. And these guys, absolutely none of them are heroes. Only real hero here would be a CMC if he's able to make the play, which you would hope that he would make, or you would expect him to make 2 years ago, and then take it for a house call because he really has nobody in front of him. But alas, it is all the quarterback's fault for allegedly playing out of structure when he's actually playing exactly within structure and executing the play as it's designed. He's getting accused of playing hero ball for not throwing it to a guy who's playing hero ball. He's going rogue when he's supposed to be blocking. True colors of some of these 49er hater fake analyst fans are definitely shining through.